name is Sam Packer. I'm an ophthalmologist, but most of the reason I'm here is because I do medical ethics. I do the medical ethics consults for North Shore and LIJ. I'm on a consult service. I'm also interested in medical ethics teaching, so I'm very involved with the new medical school and the curriculum that they're forming for professionalism. I had suggested a book by Tracy Kidder called Mountains Beyond Mountains. Having spent some time in Haiti, it was a book that I was very fond of and has to do with a doctor who created a health presence in Haiti 30 years ago. The book is significantly about Paul Farmer. Tracy Kidder was very interested in Paul Farmer as a person. Paul Farmer is somebody who grew up in a rundown bus in South Carolina, I believe. And from that early beginning in poverty, he then went to Duke and then went to Harvard Medical School. And while at Harvard Medical School, he decided he was going to start a clinic in Haiti. He had gone down to Haiti and realized it was probably the poorest place in the Western Hemisphere and wanted to do something in terms of health care. There was very minimal health care. While he was a student in the medical school and getting a PhD, he started a clinic in an area of Haiti that was very, very poor. The poverty is terrible, and there's very little health care. And Paul Farmer set up a clinic that now, if you go on the website for Partners in Health, which he helped start, they're building an unbelievable state-of-the-art hospital there that should open in the next couple of years. Different people reading this book will get different things out of it, and they'll also learn that through discussions that it's not simple that a doctor went to Haiti or that a doctor had a degree in medical anthropology. It showed that it was all these skills, plus other people who helped him, plus the natives who began to trust him, plus he learned the culture. And he found very quickly that healthcare wasn't the primary need, that these people didn't have food, so he had to learn about agriculture and how to get these people food, that they had no shelter. Things had been done to the environment that made it very difficult to grow things. People lived far away and were difficult to get to. Paul Farmer was anchored in taking care of the individual patient, so he never forgot that the basic need was in the individual patient. There's another part of the book where they want to get a patient advanced technical care, and that's not available in Haiti, and they spend $20,000 to get him to a Boston hospital. And there's a lot of argument, was that the right thing to do? So it was the right thing to do for the patient, but was it the right thing to do with the $20,000 in the health care that could have been dispersed through $20,000? And they struggled with those kind of decisions. So that's an example of an ethical issue in terms of where there's a dilemma. There's more than one right answer. There's an answer that's correct for the patient, and there's an answer that might be different, that we're going to say, how are you going to spend $20,000? This is an extraordinary individual who went to the poorest area of the world. So I think some of the things I hope students come away with is that healthcare is not just physicians. It's not just an isolated patient. And you could do anything along that continuum, and you would be helping. So helping and caring and health go together. And I think he showed, Paul Farmer, being the rich, unbelievable person that he is. He's still around and still helps Haiti and still runs Partners in Health, is that you could find wherever there's poverty. In this neighborhood that we're talking about, that we're living in right now, there are many areas of poverty. We have a health law clinic that we run with Nassau University Medical Center, where we have law students and medical students work together and see patients. There's tremendous poverty right in our neighborhood. So I don't think you have to go to Haiti. I think it's interesting, and certain people feel the first obligation is to world health and to these areas of the world. I would disagree, and I would say wherever you serve the poor, it's a good idea. So I hope that message is very clear after reading the book, and that somehow the book motivates students to get involved and do something and spend their undergraduate and graduate years and their life giving back and serving.